Now,
I can see how they would make that assumption.
yes. Now, these characters do nothing for the story. They bring nothing to the table. They don't advance the movie or plot forward in any way, shape, or form. They don't need to be there. Anything they say could have been cut. They are. And I don't believe it was racist. I do believe it was stupid. There's a difference. Now, there is that. It's too long. They have these two stupid characters, which leads into the third problem I have with the movie, is that it's a serious movie that tries to instill comedy when it's not appropriate. Just in the beginning, okay, if you have a couple of, little jokes in here, that's fine. But once you're in the middle and the end, once the plot is really going along,
the
you can stop that crap.
Lighthearted humor is supposed to come at the beginning, and it's supposed to get more intense as it goes along. Exactly.
But even at the end, even when, the shit is hitting the fan, I'm not going to say anything, they still try to do it. They still try to insert these little quips to make it funny. But it's awkward to be there, and it shouldn't be there, quite honestly, especially by the end. So, but, barring those things aside, it is really good. The action scenes are phenomenal. The acting, good performances all around by the cast. I would give this movie an A-. Like I said, go into this movie with an empty bladder. That's all I can say. Because by the end, I thought I was going to lose it. And I have this rule. I don't get up and go to the bathroom in the middle of movies. And I could have exploded right there in the movie theater. That's all I'm saying. So, yeah, I give it an A-. It's definitely something you should go check out.
You know what made up for all the bad things?
What was that?
That probably 15-second slow-mo of Megan Fox running in that low-cut shirt. Seriously.
Always.
Absolutely amazing.
Ernest, you should tell, or Sinclair, sorry, you should tell him how you feel about Megan.
Doesn't matter.
She's all right.
Doesn't matter how you feel. It's all about the jubblies, my friends. And she bounced those puppies like, not even kidding. I think Cheech Marin put it best. It looks like two puppies fighting underneath a blanket.
Okay.
All right. Speaking of good things, one of the trailers before the movie, it's an M. Night Shyamalan movie. Now, I know what you're thinking. He hasn't really been on form since The Sixth Sense. We all know this. But I saw the trailer for The Last Airbender. Now, this is a movie that's based off of the Nickelodeon series Avatar: The Last Airbender. Let me just say that this trailer was absolutely fucking awesome. That trailer alone almost matched the awesomeness of the movie itself. Go and find it. Go look for the trailer. M. Night Shyamalan's The Last Airbender. Look for that trailer. It is fucking epic. And I'm excited to see that movie.
I want to see 2012.
2012? Which one was that one again?
About the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Oh.
Not for the movie. I just want to see where they think it'll go, which is cool to me, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Are they gonna go for some kind of like biblical apocalypse or just, mankind?
It won't be biblical because the 2012 myth doesn't come from Christianity.
Well, yeah, I know. I know it doesn't, but, it's going to be labeled as an apocalypse movie, and, most people think of apocalypse, they think of what the Bible says.
Yeah.
So, that's all I'm saying is what it could be. But like you said, don't really know. When is it coming out? I'm curious.
Sometime, I think in like November or something like that.
It should come out. It should come out in 2012. December 21st, 2012. That's when that movie should come out. Yes.
The Last Airbender is quite epic. Wow.
Yes, it is.
I like it. What was funny though is, you're watching this guy and you're thinking, oh, the whole time, like, it's a spoof. It's gotta be, right? I'm waiting for the kid to hit himself with a stick, But it doesn't. Yeah. They say, airbender. I'm like, oh, and then they go out in the harbor and there's like 2 ships, 10 ships, 50 ships, and then they're all
shooting flames.
And they all shoot like giant flaming balls at this kid. I'm like, oh, that sucks.
I think the Fire Nation is going to be awesome.
Yeah, I am really stoked for this movie, and I wasn't before. Yes. It makes me actually want to go and see the cartoon series, more thoroughly, because I've heard good things about that one.
The cartoon series wasn't bad. Not like my favorite series, but it's definitely something I could watch.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people talk it up, especially in the later seasons. It gets more adult, so it hears. And speaking of movies we're looking forward to, I don't know about the rest of you, but honestly, I'm looking forward to the next Harry Potter movie, the Half-Blood Prince. I think this one's actually going to be good.
It was the best book for me, definitely.
I was pissed. After the third one, I hated that series.
I'm sorry.
I hated the 5th book.
It was just the fact that, everything was fun, it was lighthearted, there were some scary, suspenseful moments, but then, like, all of a sudden, dude, this lady started killing people, and, like, it was just ridiculous. I was very upset with the direction that it went.
Well, yeah. Where did you want it to go? Pray tell.
I wanted to stay that light, happy, heartfelt, I don't know, something.
Well, it's meant to have a climax, because I mean, the whole thing is Harry versus Voldemort, and if you don't ever actually address that and make sure you realize how dark it actually is, then it's not. I mean, the series is not complete. I mean, it might be fun, but it'll be forgettable. The way she's doing it, it's not forgettable.
I know, but it just, I don't know. I gotta go back and read the last part of the book and figure out what the hell happened. 'Cause I don't know.
You also have to think, the first 3 books are when he's what, like 11, 12, 13?
He's 13.
And then, he starts growing up. He starts becoming a teenager. Harry, all of them. So it actually stops being,
he has to be 11.
Lighthearted.
He's 11.
And stuff like that. Yeah, he's 11 in the first one.
Yeah.
Sorcerer's Stone. But he grows up, and, we all know from unfortunate experiences that you kind of leave that innocence and that lightheartedness when you grow up.
Yeah. And that's, yeah. I think it would just become stupid if she tried to keep that and not let go of it in the books. Really?
And that's what makes him human, because he's going through a lot of stuff that we ourselves can relate to as having experiences. Except for, the magic and stuff. I'd like to have experience with that, but something about its lacking of existence. Juan Pablo, get on that. Magic.
I can make things that seem like magic until I tell you how they work.
Like, yeah.
Speaking of magic, the cinematics in the 2012 movie look like they're going to be awesome. Like, phenomenal.